Welcome back. Senate Democrats on the Budget Committee agreeing to a $3.5 trillion spending bill with no Republican support. This plan addresses a wide set of progressive issues. The Green New Deal, it is expected to include tax increases as inflation surges at the fastest pace in almost 13 years. Joining me right now is Missouri Congressman, Transportation and Infrastructure Committee ranking member Sam Graves. Congressman, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks very much for being here. Will your colleagues be able to get this through reconciliation?
I don't know. That's a tough question because we have so many unanswered questions when it comes to this package. And it's amazing to me how in Washington it's become so easy to just throw around these $trillion figures everywhere and not have any pay for it, not be able to come up with a way to, for the American people to be able to pay for this. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know that some of your colleagues on the Democrat side want to have the SALT deduction put back into the tax policy, and others want to make sure we have plans to pay for $3.5 trillion. Do you see both of those things taking place? Number one, are there plans to pay for this? Where are the tax increases specifically? And number two, what are you hearing from your colleagues in terms of what they want on the SALT deduction?
Well, and that goes back to the overall plan. There's so many unanswered questions, and they're trying to push this thing through in the next couple of weeks. And I don't see a way forward, to be quite honest with you. You can't. It's gimmickry when you're trying to come up with ways to, or at least their ways to pay for this. And I don't know how we got from trying to do a surface transportation reauthorization into this massive, spending package that they want to put out there, and tax package that they want to put out there. Really, what we should be doing is surface transportation reauthorization, which is what we're required to do before September 30th, and concentrate on that.
Yeah. So that's where the agreement is, right? Everybody wants to see infrastructure. We all know we need help on the bridge and the roads of this country. My question to you is, Congressman, is that plan in jeopardy if you don't see a road forward for the $3.5 trillion larger spending plan? Are they connected?
Yes, they are.
Yes,
and at least they're trying. And I do see that as being in jeopardy. And that is something, again, going back to the surface transportation reauthorization, that's what we have to do. We have to do something before September 30th, or we pass an extension, which throws all of our state departments of transportation into turmoil through these extensions. Extension after extension just creates problems. They don't know what to look for in terms of their budgets and what road projects that are out there. And that creates issues all over the country.
Yeah, this is a very important point that you make. I have to underline it. You are the ranking member on infrastructure. You just told us that the infrastructure plan is in jeopardy if it's not connected to this larger spending plan, $3.5 trillion. What a waste of time, okay? We've been talking about this infrastructure plan now for several months, and now it's so connected to the larger spending plan and the wish list of your progressive colleagues that it all goes up in smoke if you don't have a higher tax plan and a higher spending plan attached to it.
And that's the sad thing, and it doesn't have to be that way. What's unfortunate is it's easy to come to a bipartisan agreement on an issue like this. It's not that hard. Everybody wants to see something done when it comes to infrastructure, roads and bridges, traditional infrastructure, surface transportation. And yet they continue to just move past that and want to do this massive spending proposal. Yeah. And again, as you pointed out, it's just full of Green New Deal ideas and their progressive.
That's right. I know it is. Congressman, thank you so much. You've confirmed what was sort of creeping in all of our minds, that these are so connected that nothing gets done. Congressman Sam Graves, good to see you. We'll be watching, of course. Thank you so much.